Yo, what is going on, guys? We're back today for another Alliance War video. This is war number 9 of season 22, and 4Loki is rematching New Nation. So we faced New Nation as the third war of the season, and we tied them, which was quite unfortunate. So now we're facing them again. But there's a big difference between then and now. Well, a couple of differences. One is, well, it's not a difference. We are still deathless. But, you know, with the deathless streak has persisted quite a bit, so we got a lot on the line right now. But the main difference here is that they are not running Stubborn. So at the top tier of Alliance War, pretty much all you see is Stubborn. It's pretty much all we've seen for a very long time. You know, before Stubborn it was Flow. But actually what they've opted to do is use Protect. Now, they only used it in BG3, which is my BG. BG1 and 2 that we have to face are both Stubborn. But yeah, my battle group here has to face Protect. Now, if you look at both of the tactics, you know, Stubborn is harder, and that's obviously why everyone's been using it. But what happens is when you use a tactic for so many wars and so many seasons, there's only so many champions and node combinations in the game that you learn how to fight against them. And, you know, lately we've had some of our lowest death totals ever because we know how to fight Stubborn. We know pretty much every matchup and who's going to be best for it. But with a new set of tactics, that completely changes everything. So with Protect, you know, they caught us off guard with a couple of placements, and they got some kills off us for that. And it's a very smart thing to do. So yeah, Protect, man, it's very weird. And the Protect is really going to come into play on the final fight. It's a Thing boss with Protect, and it is vastly different than Stubborn. It is way harder. So it's a pretty crazy fight. We're going to get there. Yeah, here we have Nova. I have 7 fights this war. I only had 1 fight in section 1, but yeah, we got a Nova here, and I wasn't exactly sure what to do. I was like, should I just heavy spam special 1 for this fight? But Taters was like, no, just go full Doom Cycle. I was like, oh, okay. It makes things easier for me. This has Rage, but we're just going to be nullifying the Furies, so it doesn't really matter. And yeah, we're just going to keep sticking to that Doom Cycle. I think I'm doing a bit of a different Doom Cycle because I'm running maxed Mystic Dispersion, so you can't really do a proper Doom Cycle, the usual medium, triple light, medium, because your power will be all out of whack. I don't want to get to a point where he's at a special 3 and I'm like just at a special 2. That would not be good. So yeah, I just gotta make sure that doesn't happen. And yeah, this fight went great. I'm just going to drop my special 2 to finish him off here. And perfect. So the next fight here we have is a Sasquatch. And I was told to put the pre-fight on this one. I really wasn't worried about this fight, but I think the reason was because of the Protect tactic. And I guess I should probably tell you guys how Protect works. So Protect applies to XL champions, and I think L champions, large and extra large. And basically what it gives them is when you do 300% of your base attack, they get a protection. I think it's 30% protection. It just reduces damage by like 30%. And the only way to get rid of these is to intercept. Unless you yourself are using a large or extra large champion, then just simply knocking them down can get rid of those protection stacks. And they stack up to 4. So the damage reduction can really stack up. But yeah, this Sasquatch here just got absolutely melted. I in hindsight now, after doing this war, I should have saved the pre-fight for the next fight. Because we have a Symbiote Supreme. So here I'm just letting Pete know he's going to be my taxi. He's my cab driver. So I'm going to pop on a regen boost, I think, and then I want to use it for this one and the next fight. So we're going to be taking this fight linked because our plan is to take the boss down and then the couple fights on path 4 can finish once the global's down. The link on this fight is like nothing. It's link if I get like debuffs, but I'm not going to be getting debuffs here, hopefully. So it really shouldn't matter. But the problem here is this fight has redoubled determination, and I'm applying Incinerates. So this man is going to start getting power like crazy. So that's why the Nova Flames would have been a better option here, because he is going to start getting way too much power. Here we go into Nova Flame, but I'm unable to stay in it because of all the power he has. He has a special 2 right now, and when you're fighting Symbiote Supreme, you know, you got to be careful of dexing when he's in his like pink power gain phase looking icon, because if he nullifies your buff, you're gonna take direct damage, and you obviously don't want that. So here he goes to 3 bars of power. I was like, oh fudge, that's not good. Let me throw my special 3, push myself into Nova Flames. I don't have an invulnerability boost on here, and with Redouble Determination, each one of those incinerates. Every debuff on him is increasing his attack. So I was hoping this would just kill him 3%, and he throws that special 3. I was like, oh, damn. Please survive, Torch. Please survive. The perfect season is on the line. Please, please don't die. Please don't die. And we survive. And he dies. So, yeah, a little close. Definitely had me sweating a bit, but, you know, that's why we use boosts. That's why we use health boosts. And, yeah, we're okay. So Pete, Taxi, gonna take me up to this Apocalypse. Just gonna say thank you, because of course we have manners here. We gotta say thank you to our taxi driver. We're gonna heal up Torch a little bit here, and then we still have that combat regen boost on. 5 potions for that. Ugh, that hurts. Healing up a boosted rank 3. Whew, costs a lot of potions. That's fine. So here we actually had a Flame On applied here, and I had a couple people in the comments asking me before about that. And how it works is you have to have an equal star level Human Torch apply a pre-fight for it to work. So the person who applied this Flame On, I think it was Carl, he applied it with his 6-star Human Torch. If someone tried to apply the 5-star Flame On and I went into this fight, it wouldn't activate. It has to be the same star level. So yeah, here we have an Apocalypse on Rage. You know, with Human Torch, we don't have to worry about the Rage. The plan is just to debate his special ones. You know, the combat regen boost at the start is definitely helping to heal some of that block damage. I have absolutely no idea how to evade Apocalypse's special attacks, so we are just going to be blocking all of those, taking all that into the block. That's why I wanted the combat regen. But yeah, it's giving me Smolders, and yeah, he's going down fairly quick. Those Nova Flames are putting in work. Having another pre-fight ability Flame On applied was huge, actually. Made this fight so much better. So yeah, Apocalypse goes down here. I think this was a rank 3 Apocalypse. He was pretty beefy. He had like 290,000 health or so. But yeah, nothing Human Torch with this pre-fight can't handle. Took some block damage, but that's fine. We're looking good. So yeah, he goes down, and then I think someone else takes the next fight here. Yeah, that Thor Ragnarok. Okay, yeah, so next up here we have the Sorcerer Supreme mini-boss, and I actually asked if I could take this one with Human Torch because I'm going to be using an invulnerability boost for the Thing boss with Protect, because I was pretty intimidated by it. I was a little scared. So I definitely wanted to use an invulnerability boost to play it safe, because we have the perfect season on the line here. And I figured, you know, if I'm going to use an invulnerability boost for that fight, I can make it last through this fight, and it'll make this fight, you know, super easy. Before, it was going to be a magic, which, you know, is good for this fight, but, you know, Human Torch with an invulnerability boost, it's going to be quicker, and I think safer as well. So, yeah, we could eat up to 3 special 3s from this Sorcerer Supreme. So yeah, I'm really not worried at all. I honestly don't even want her to throw her other specials. If she throws a special 2, that's fine. Special 1, I don't really want her to throw. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep pushing her power up here. She's gonna go right to a special 3. So watch, she's at a special 3 while she's at 68% health, and she doesn't throw it. She doesn't throw it this entire time. Now, basically how I'm playing right now is like the reverse of trying to bait a special. You know, instead of keeping my guard up a lot, or my block down, trying to bait the special, I'm very quick to my parries, and, you know, because I don't want her to throw it. It's fine if she does, but, you know, of course it'd be better if she doesn't, and she didn't throw it. So, kind of lucky. And yeah, so now I'm just waiting for Lizer to go ahead and place the pre-fights on this Thing boss. We're going to get some Mr. Fantastic debuffs, which is going to greatly help me here. So yeah, I think should be done soon. Yeah, there we go. I really appreciate everybody who applies those pre-fights debuffs for me. It really does help out. So we got Protect here. And so Void is not large or extra large. So the only way to get rid of those protection stacks once they are activated is to intercept. The cool thing though is that Thing's signature ability, it works pretty much the same as this Protect global node. You know, Thing, he triggers his own natural protection when you do 300% of your base attack in one attack. Unfortunately here, the Mr. Fantastic debuff fell off right away. That sucks, sometimes it happens. But yeah, so having so much practice on Thing bosses, I'm a little bit rusty. You know, I haven't fought one in a few wars. There's been so many Killmongers lately. But, you know, I do have a lot of experience fighting Thing now. So I know what to do, and I know that Thing's natural protection does trigger usually when I fight him, but not until I have Fear of the Void up, because Fear of the Void gives a massive attack boost. And it's usually when my special attack 1s or 2 if I use them, when they crit, that's usually when I trigger Thing's protection. So, you know, so far this fight is totally normal. It's going, it's totally on track for a normal solo. It's going fast, you know, everything's going great. But now that Fear of the Void is active, you're going to see me trigger protection. I think it's with this special one. Let's see if it crits. No, not that one. Okay, it's going to be the next special one then. So yeah, we're pushing 15 rock stacks though. We got to bait this out. You know, so far it's just a normal Thing boss fight. It's actually kind of nice that there's no Stubborn here, you know. But I'll take Stubborn over Protect any day for these Thing bosses. So yeah, we're going to throw another special attack 1 here. I'm getting a little bit cornered, but that's okay. So yeah, here you see it crits, and now he triggers double protection. So with that protection now that he has active, you can see the damage that I'm doing is reduced. We're still doing decent damage, you know, but now there's 2 of those protections. So now just look at my damage. You know, my damage from my debuffs is also reduced. There's like 18 ticks in there. 270 is the most it's doing. My basic attacks are barely doing anything. This fight is not looking good. I'm also like cornered right now, and I'm doing like no damage. I'm getting a little bit nervous here. You can see my basic combos. The most I'll crit on a medium is 2,000. Back is literally against the wall here. It's not looking too good. So here I need to get him to 15 rock stacks, push him back. Will trigger another protection. So at this point, my damage is pretty much nothing. You can see a 352 crit. I need to intercept. I need to. If I don't intercept, I'm going to time out here. Doing this damage over the next 2 minutes will not be enough. So I need to hit an intercept. So that's in my mind right now. So I'm like, okay, let me bait the special attack out, and then I'm going to go for a light intercept. So hit him once, dash back, hit a light, boom. The intercept connects, we take off 2 of those protection stacks. Okay, 1 more to go. Now I'm looking for a regular intercept. And he's not dashing at me. Right here I see my opening, boom, go for it, get another intercept off. Okay, all the stacks of protection are gone now. I'm like, alright, my damage is back to 100%, back to normal. Now I'm going to not throw another special one, because obviously the special ones was what's triggering said protect stacks. So if I don't use a special attack 1, we shouldn't have to worry. Our basic attacks aren't triggering it. So I'm just gonna hold my power and go for a special 3. Of course, if I used a special 2, that would probably also trigger it if it crit. I get to my special 3. I'm at 69% health. I'm like, all right, GG Thing, and it doesn't kill him because Sentry is a noodle. He's at 1% HP. We trigger his protection, but that's fine. 1 more combo, and Thing goes down. A 4-minute, 10-second fight. That was intense, man. That was extremely intense. So much more difficult than Stubborn. It was a very itemful war, but the deathless streak persists and survives. So I was really happy with the performance there, and great experience. Unfortunately, we ended up losing this war. 4-Loki had 5 deaths, and they only had 2. Bruh. They only died 2 times. How are we supposed to beat them? Man. And at least like 3 of their kills were from BG3, my BG, because of the Protect Global that they put. They really caught us off guard with some placements. But yeah, here's actually what Taters, my battle group leader, said to me after that Thing fight. That felt pretty good. But yeah, so the deathless streak does persist. We are now 64-0, so 100% solo rate. Another boss solo in the books. That's 8 boss solos this season after 9 wars. And yeah, we're at 90 power rating and still first overall in power rating in 4-Loki for the season, which is pretty crazy. It's definitely the best season I've had so far. Only 3 wars left. If we can just survive 3 more wars, we'll get the deathless streak. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this video, guys. Hope you enjoy. If so, drop a like. The next Alliance War video that I have for you guys, it's going to contain 11 fights. That's the most fights I think I've ever had in 4-Loki in one single war, including a Dragon Man final boss. You guys aren't going to want to miss that one. But yeah, that's going to do it. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out.